All right, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we are going to look into density. Yes, density. This is not science class. This is still geometry. You have not found yourself in the wrong classroom. So, how does it kind of match up to what we know about volume? That's what this whole unit is about, is volume. Well, remember, density is the mass over the volume of a particular object, right? It's the mass divided by the volume of an object. And I love kind of throwing this example on into place. Think about table salt and sugar. They look exactly alike, but they have different densities, all right? The salt has a higher density than sugar, and this is exactly why it's easier to float in the ocean versus in fresh water, because there's a higher density factor because of the salt in the ocean. Let's take a look here at an example. So we know that volume equals, I was going to do volume, making volume in my head, density equals mass over volume. This gold bar has a density of 19.3 grams. 19.3 grams is this gold bar's density per cubic centimeter. Find the mass, so I want to know what the mass is of the gold bar. Well, what do we notice? Take a look here, folks. Take a look here. Cubic centimeter, we're in inches. Problem. 1 inch is roughly about 2.54 centimeters. So I'm going to multiply each of these by 2.54. So 7 times 2.54 is 17.78 centimeters. 3.625 times 2.54 is 9.2075 centimeters. And 1.75 times 2.54 is 4.45 centimeters. So now I can use this to find the volume. So I'm going to kind of put over here to the side, our volume was a prism. Of course, it's just going to be all of these multiplied by one another. So 17.78 times 9.2075 times 4.45. So the volume here will end up being 4.45 times 9.2075 times 17.78, going to be roughly about 728.5 cubic centimeters. And I had to put it into cubic centimeters because that's what it was. It was in per cubic centimeters. So now let's take a look here at our mass. Well, we'll just measure this over 1, so cross multiply right in here. So the mass really in the end ends up being 19.3 times 728.5. That's going to be about 14,060 grams. And that is the connection between density and volume.